Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Grand Theft Auto 5 and I'm Serious JG. Last video was a goofy little video. Don't feel like I'm providing expert commentary or anything, but we had a plot scene with Trevor showing his penis to Wade, or Floyd, who is the cousin of Wade. Floyd is just some guy whose life we have invaded. He mentioned having a small penis as part of some zany dialogue, so we pulled off our pants and showed him our penis. I think I would be getting more, I would find it easier to just kind of relax and laugh and enjoy the zaniness of Trevor as a character. Except for the fact that, honestly, part of what's ruining this experience for me is that I had played like a couple of missions of and had forgotten all about GTA the Lost and Damned, The Adventures of Johnny Schnabitz. And now, the fact that they introduced Trevor by having him brutally murder Johnny Schnabitz is making me not like Trevor as much as the game wants me to. Nevertheless, he continues to be a really zany kind of character. We have to find a vantage point. I guess this is it. Now I do, yeah, I did remember there being part of this that was a little confusing, and I think it's this, like, trying to figure out where they want us to go, but they want us to go to this end. Use the camera phone to take photos of the boat. Oh, and he's got a cracked screen because he's a crazy dude. Similar to GTA 4, where there's like they give you a camera phone, but there's only like 1 or 2 missions that require you to use it. But you can play around with it if you want. This is kind of it. Get a photograph of the Marines logo, Snake. So, take a long shot of the back of the ship. Sending them to Ron. Okay. He will instantly call us back, I'm sure. What is received, boss? Return to... Yeah, he types really fast. We've been robbed. Oh, take up some info and get back. Maybe want to have something. Okay. At no point calling Ron. I believe the even if there is dialogue we can get right now, I'm pretty sure whatever dialogue we're supposed to have with Ron, where he tells us what's going on with his containers and blah blah, and sets up our next mission. It just happens when it happens. Yeah, this was a place where you just have to have faith that when you walk off the edge of that thing, you will get onto a ladder and not just fall. Because I think I might have pressed the action button to climb at some point and just toppled off the end of the... going to my death. Oh, and looks like our buddy is down here waiting for us.
Trevor, you want to see that warehouse? Come on. We can use the big rig.
It's another ridiculous piece of technology that doesn't ever come into play again in the game. I don't even think there's, like, as part of the theft, I don't think we even end up using this machine. Maybe we do. Maybe that's what I'm forgetting. They're training you for a mission later where you have to use it quickly because the enemies are coming after you. But no, I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Or if there is a way to do the mission that way, I chose the other way. Like there's the safe approach and the risky approach and the...
So they've been guarding one of them dry docks. We can take a look at it, but no one's allowed around there.
Normal rules don't apply to us, Floyd. We're going in.
We're
I don't
awesome.
know. The rules applied to me my whole life. I like rules.
And look at you. You're a failure. You're in a loveless
What?
relationship.
What do you mean? Loveless? I love Debra.
If she loved you, she'd be here, wouldn't she? But she's not.
You know I'm insecure.
You've got a dead-end job.
Yeah, like Trevor really being mean to the, because this guy does appear to
It's dead
be
end.
terrified of his own relationship.
Unionized longshoremen's one of the best paying jobs in the country. You tell people around La Puerta that's what you do, they're liable to rob you. They're so jealous.
No one's jealous of you, Floyd. They pity you. You're abused by that woman. You're
They
abused
pity the
by
fool.
these slave drivers. I mean, I've never worked so hard in my life.
It ain't so bad. I've been doing this every day for 10 years, only usually with less of the criminality.
You're
He didn't really do anything that
wasting
criminal,
your
did he?
life, Floyd, it's lucky we turned up when we did. I'm saving you from yourself.
We ain't heard from Wade.
What are you, his mother? He's fine.
The spillage shouldn't take this long to contain.
Well, I mean, it's a lot of spillage.
Good. Keep him busy while we get to work.
Bristol's Coke storage. I don't know what that would mean. If it's a joke or if... Coke is a... When I hear C-O-K-E Coke, I think either cocaine or... And this is what I think of first, only because it's GTA did I go straight to cocaine. The, you know, the trademark brand name soda. So I'm not really sure what Coke storage would mean in this case.
Your boss is a thief, a bully, and a crook. He expects you to work. That's like slavery. Thanks to the popular plebiscite, it's now in...
Hey! You can't come through here. It's restricted access.
No entiendo. No understand you. Manifesto. Manifesto say deliver here.
Hey, stop. Where the fuck do you think you're going?
Yeah.
Must have got confused. God don't speak English. Must have misread the
Manifesto. He said go here.
Is he gonna start killing people or not? And why are they beating him up and not us? I mean, I guess it's part of the joke. It's like, oh, look at these. Because we're not meant to like these Merryweather guys. They will be appearing later in the story as...
Sorry, you're gonna have to go it alone.
So we're leaving the restricted area. Is that the... Yeah, we just left him there to get beaten up, but, I mean, other than it being silly and zany, like, I don't see the point to that scene. Because we already knew we weren't going to be allowed in there. We tried to go in there. We leave Floyd to get beaten up, which is zany and silly, I guess. I think it's meant to be funny when people suffer because of Trevor's actions. Like the hilarious death of Johnny Schnappitz.
Trevor, these photos. You've really stumbled onto
We may have
something.
been able to get this earlier
Ship,
by calling him. Is what I'm saying.
Merryweather,
Yeah, I know. Tell me about the ship.
The
If
sheep?
we put a man with a gun
The
on the
sheep
bridge
is waiting
next
for
to
them?
it and get a guy on board, I think we got a good chance of taking over.
way it looks to me, there's a container below deck.
I
They're
think it's
guarding it
full
from the government.
of
Keeping
Marine
up
Corps
with
Metal Gears.
Serious military technology, most like.
Yeah. Of
Yeah,
course.
Metal
I
Gears.
just found a
An
map
anti-Metal Gear Metal
testing
Gear.
something out at sea. It's
Which can
gotta
only be
back
countered
now.
by an anti-Metal Gear Metal Gear Metal Gear.
TVI conglomerate thriving. There's only one man responsible.
Of course, yeah. But I'll start pulling all the intel I can get on Merryweather at the same time. I got a file here somewhere.
I like the idea of an anti-Metal Gear, Metal Gear. So like, there's a Metal Gear, and then Metal Gear Rex is a Metal Gear, and then Metal Gear Ray was an anti-Metal Gear. But then to defeat Ray with a Metal Gear designed to fight Ray, you would need an anti-Metal Gear. It's like I always loved the Rocky and Bullwinkle, and there's a bit where Fearless Leader shoots a missile, and Bullwinkle throws Rocky, the flying squirrel, who soars after the missile to try to stop it and divert its course before it can hurt anyone. Which causes the narrator to call Rocky an anti-missile missile. But then Fearless Leader tries to kill Rocky by shooting an anti-missile missile. I'm not sure what this woman is singing about, but I have a sense from her delivery style that it's pretty dirty. Well, she did mention Pussy by name. iFruit Radio. City Girls. Okay. Oh, Act Up is... City Girls is probably the name of the performers. And Act Up may be the name of the song. That may be what's happening here. As I show my incredible knowledge of rap music. I end up, like, enjoying some of the rap music from the GTA games, and not enough to actually, like, look up and listen to other rap music. It's just... I hope they're doing a good job of curating what the best rap is to listen to, because this does tend to be how I hear it. Similarly, I don't have a great and abiding knowledge of, like, 1940s country western, but Fallout New Vegas has, there's a couple of those songs that are real earworms for me because of Fallout New Vegas. A badass bitch with a bad attitude, but at least she recognizes it. Like, she could make a choice in her life to work on her attitude and improve it if she wanted to. I don't know that that's what the song's about. I was listening just enough. She was talking at one point about how, you know, a young man, it's, you know, it's fine if he has money, but if he's not willing to spend it on his lady, then you know, that she's not impressed. Like, a man who has money and is willing to use it to, you know, try to make his partner happy, that's to be admired more than just having money in and of itself. Now let's see if we can actually manage to lose this car, because I think it is a better car than this one. At least as far as, like, speed and performance goes. The Benefactor Shafter. Yeah. Like, I'm making an effort. Don't let it get off screen. Like, that's what you had to do to steal the bulletproof cheetah in GTA 3 is... If ever you stopped having eyes on it, the car would instantly despawn. Going to a lot of trouble to make sure I get this car, and I don't know how much use we're going to really get out of it, but... Alright. Merlin's Light Summer Recipes.
What in the name of all things holy?
Oh, he must be back from his waste cleanup.
I tried to stop it, but it just kept coming, coming.
Oh, there, Wade. Look, you're just not cut out for honest work, all right?
Why are we, like, okay, like, it wouldn't have made sense for him to hug him, even if, like, he wasn't covered in shit, GTA writers. Like, I know you think this is funny, but...
This'll do.
That woman ain't even fine. Ain't no one understands why Floyd lets her use him so.
We haven't, like, met her. Like, they're building her up as being terrible, but...
Wade. We gotta build him back up. Now.
Oh, yeah, so Debra is a bitch drawn on the wall.
There, perfect.
So there's something, yeah, like, I don't really understand what it is. Like, we will meet this character eventually, but
So, based on my
they've really built up this thing where
Mary
she's
Weather's
terrible
security
and
costs
Trevor's
not to
not
something
liking her.
Real valuable. Think they got 2 of these things, but we only need 1. First one, It's on that freighter in a container below deck. They got guards all over that ship, so it's likely they're keeping it on ice. The air, land, and sea routes into the port will be locked down as soon as we make a noise at these X's here. Which means we have to blow up the ship and grab the thing underwater. Need a guy to plant the bombs, a guy to look out for 'em with a rifle, and a guy to grab the thing, whatever it is, underwater.
Okay.
That means stealing a submarine, of course, but you can find us one of them, can't you? Huh? Now, the other one is off the coast being tested. They're running the operation from the dock where I last saw your cousin. We'll need a submarine for that too, and probably a chopper, a big one. We go out there, look around underwater, locate it, bring it back here, and find out what it is.
Here? To the Congo?
Aye, so, what do you think? Container ship or whatever's offshore?
This is a weird one. Because these two missions feel like they'd be more different to me than the quiet approach or... Because, yeah, this is like Trevor's version of the thing with Lester. Lester had this carefully planned out thing and this board, and this is Trevor trying to do the same thing, but it's a much more amateur mock-up. But I'm pretty sure I did offshore when I played the game years ago, so I kind of want to do freighter because it's different. There's something that I'm really tempted to say that's driving how seriously I'm taking the choice, but I kind of don't want...
into this. It's a big decision.
Yeah, they're making fun of the fact I haven't decided yet. One of them has... Because I feel like I have very little understanding of what the two options actually are. So I'm going to go ahead and do container ship. I'm just going to do a quick Google search and see what we can actually find out about these two missions. Because I feel like I know which one. I did the one in the past that involves container ship or offshore. Yeah, it just comes right up. Hold on 1 second. All right. Well, I'm glad I had a hunch of what that phone call that came in was, and I'm kind of glad I stopped to take it. Because it is, I now have a chiropractor appointment tomorrow morning, which is good. I won't have to take, I already had tomorrow off. I won't have to take off extra time. And I'm an old man, so I need to do, hold on 1 second. I needed to get an appointment going, and I did, and that was good. So now, trying to find a website that doesn't have 8,000 cookies. All right, so we're going to go with hold on, freighter. So the offshore gives us two missions, and the freighter only gives us one. Because in both of them, we need to steal a submarine. But if we do the only one of them requires. So we're going to go ahead and do the one that involves a helicopter and a submarine, because that'll feel the most like content-y to me. And I will then also, because I stopped to take a phone call during this, will edit that out. One of the rare times that I will actually edit one of these videos. I'll never edit it just because I vamped on and wasted a lot of time. It was a goof. I'll only edit if I literally got up to take a phone call during a video. And I say this because a former fan of the channel who, I won't go into the story, but he left in a big dramatic huff and declared he was no longer able to support this channel or me. But Kalis used to record Let's Plays, and he even had like a really nice recording setup with really high quality visuals of console games back when not everyone was doing that. Some people were doing shitty camcorder stuff, etc. But I do remember watching one of his videos once where he just stopped and like went to the bathroom or something and came back and just like, I was kind of gobsmacked. Like, he uploaded it without editing that out. I'm sure other people have done that similar, but I always remembered it from him because he was new, and I was really watching a lot of his, well, not all of his stuff. I was watching Revengeance, and he had this really high quality, high technical quality capture, and he just kind of like wandered off and like, it was like, yeah, the leader was like, yeah, I gotta go take a piss, and he just like just paused the game, let it sit there for a while. Hey, Trevor's getting bored, and Roundabout is playing in the background. So let's pick offshore.
Offshore. Deep sea adventure. Gotta be.
What does he say if you go freighter?
It's gotta be the container, right?
Now, the result is the same whichever approach you take, which we'll get to later.
You and Floyd can help. We'll get Michael involved, and he can put us in touch with some local talent. Tell Floyd to find us a submarine, and ask Ron where we can steal a heavy lift chopper.
Okay, all right. What is that smell?
Oh, we are going straight to the local union rep. Wade here was injured in the performance of his duties. Human waste has seeped into his very pores, and I am sorry to say this, but I don't think he's ever going to smell normal again.
You can't go to the union.
You are union, all right? And you vouched for us, all right? You look at him, man. Smell him.
But he's not union.
Trevor, you're planning a robbery on my place of work. You violated Mr. Raspberry Jam, and God alone knows what else. You damaged Debra.
A picture of
my lady
Debra.
in my union. That's all I got. So why don't we just let this all slide? Huh?
If you're comfortable with what's happened to your cousin,
Uh-huh.
then so be it, all right? But I would give him a bath and rinse him off.
No! No bath!
Because he's basically like a dog creature. I think I committed to more than I realized by doing this mission. Like, oh no, we still got setup missions to do. We can put them off. Mission time, employee of the month. Okay, so we took too long, but we didn't damage the containers. We snapped all 3 photographs of the boat as instructed. I guess you get points for that in this, because apparently you get to finish the mission even if you didn't do that, and it complete without causing a disturbance of the docks. Oh. Okay. All right. Well, I didn't. But yeah, as you can see, like, there's this kind of. Oh, Michael's calling us for some reason.
Ah, Trevor. Hey.
Mikey, hey, listen.
I guess we called him.
Loving it here in LS, really settling in. Getting my first enema tomorrow. Anyway, I heard about some action.
Yeah, huh? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Now, there's still some prep work and research to do, but it's looking exciting.
Thought I'd
I'll need
just
you to
call
bring
you
along
on an open
someone
line.
you can trust.
All right, bro. I know someone. Hey, talk to Lester. He'll have a good angle on this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and how's your flying? You might need to take a few classes at flight school.
Why would I need to do that?
Trust me, you'll regret it if you don't. Gonna be just like old times, pal.
I'm sorry. Sometimes it just goes up like that. It'll go down.
So,
If you
want to do that, we're going
Okay, I
to
didn't.
safe word.
I don't know what possessed me to press that button, but yeah, like we carved an eye out of that thing and apparently skull fucked Mr. Raspberry Jam.
Take your pants off.
All right, have I saved the game at any point during any of this? Here's where I would do so.
I'm never gonna spell this.
I think the bathroom is now closed off. So, like, I think there's a combination of, like, never give up on your dreams and you are a star with stuff that was already part of the apartment. I think the porn pictures are probably Trevor and Wade's editions. There was some place where he had written, Debra is a dick on the wall, but that might have been in the bathroom, which is currently sealed off. Oh, Debra's a bitch, and it's a cock. Lovely. All right. We don't call Lester, though, do we? Do we even have Lester as a contact? We don't. I remember part of what's going on here is Trevor thinks he can plan a heist just as well as Lester and doesn't need him. That's part of what's going on with this. But anyway, yeah. So the second big heist in the game is all set up. Well, it's not all set up, but it's in process. And I'm going to do it the way I'm pretty sure I did it years ago. But apparently he spent, like, there's this building humor of, there's this character, Debra, we haven't met her yet. They're building up what's going to happen when she gets back from her business trip because, like, Trevor's come in, he's taken over, they've, like, it's very Grand Theft Auto, like, I can't think of any other, who would do this as a mode of humor, like, they found very little reason for their, and it's not Trevor's fault directly. Like, Trevor's responses to it are humorous in a Trevor-ish kind of way, but, like, why Wade just came in while still apparently covered in feces and trailed human feces in all over the house. I mean, there's some, like, more normal, like, guys being slobs, like, oh, my wife is out of town, and one of my best guy friends came over and partied, and he left the place a mess. Look, there's, like, pizza boxes. There's an empty bottle of liquor. Oh, no, I have to clean up. But now it's, like, yeah, tearing down picture of her and writing all over the walls, including writing, Debra is a bitch, human feces. Like, they're building up what's going to happen when Debra gets here, and I guess that's a thing that we... That's a thing that we can all experience together later. But for now, let's go ahead and call this one a video. I'm gonna have to actually edit this one because I took that phone call. But again, I'm glad I did because I'm an old man and I've been having a neck and shoulder ache, and it's not going away by itself. And that's just want to remind everyone watching this, I'm old. We'll come back next time, and I will still be old.